Hey guys, Matthew aka Mewtwo here. I'm here with the one and the only Big Sean Stud.
What's up, guys?
And I'm gonna ask him a couple of questions, and we're gonna see what he has to say about it. Possibly good stuff, possibly bad stuff. And the first question everyone would probably have to ask: when do you plan on joining the WWE or any business like that?
The $1 million question. Well, I'll be honest. I don't have an exact date when I plan on joining. Obviously, right now I'm making my name on the indies. I plan on getting through a lot of the companies that are going to be little stepping stones to get there. But within a couple of years, you'll see me in WWE. You'll see me main eventing WrestleMania and taking on Braun Strowman. All your favorites, I'll be knocking them down really soon here. So don't wish for that too soon. Who's your favorite guy?
Well, it's kind of tied between Dan Bryan and John Cena.
Dan Bryan's awesome. John Cena, you know.
The movie stars and the stuff like that. Always busy, free agent.
Yeah, well, you know, when you're at
Anyway.
the top, you get all those perks. So what's your next question?
When do you plan on going back for the championship?
Well, you know, I'm always going after the championship. I've never stopped going after the championship. But right now, I'm wrestling this Saturday, actually, in West Virginia for the West Virginia Primal Conflict Heavyweight Championship against this guy, Ken Dixon, who we've been battling all over the place. So, you know, that I'm going to go for that one this weekend. After that, I got my eyes set on the Maryland Championship Heavyweight, Maryland Championship Pro Wrestling Heavyweight belt, which I've held for almost a year. One of the longest guys to hold that belt. I'm going to get that one again soon.
I
And,
know you won it once,
oh, yeah, it was
and then you lost it to one of the guys who won it the most.
Bruiser.
Yeah,
The Bruiser. Damn him.
I know.
If you're watching this, Bruiser, know the stud's coming after you. All right, go ahead.
Nobody else knows this, but I kind of researched it. What is your finisher?
What do you know?
The pump handle power slam.
That was correct in my first couple years in the business. Right now is currently the choke slam, and I added a little studness to it. Come down to my knees and really drive them right through the mat. You can call it the stud bomb, actually. Choke slam because that's how it's known, but I call it the stud bomb.
Yeah, that's
You go up, whoop, bam, right
kind of
through
like
it.
the Big Show.
Exactly, except it's a little bit more devastating than the big shows. You know, his shoulder, you can't really get them up there like I can. I've still got that young springness in me. Really launch him up and boom!
Okay, so we do know you faced Ryback before.
I have. I faced him a couple times. The guy's a beast. He's a monster.
He managed to lift you up for the shell shock.
He did. And I'll tell you what, that move is as painful as it looks. Wrecked my ribs. I couldn't even eat for about a week and a half.
Some fans think wrestling looks realistic. Is it?
It's as real as it gets.
Oh.
I mean, come on,
Well, everyone in
realistic.
WWE says it's fake.
It's because what those guys do, you know, it is a little show business up there. But what I do, I'm a professional wrestler. When I go out there in that ring, it's a fight every time. Plain and simple, buddy.
Okay, do you think they'll let 14-year-olds join?
No. But it's never too early to start training, and you can by doing that you can definitely start lifting weights. You know, doing some cardio, doing push-ups every day, push-ups, body squats, body lunges, burpees. Which, if you don't know what those are, I'm sure these guys could teach you. You know, you start doing those every day, and when you turn 18, you'll be right where you need to be, and you can join a school. There's a couple local ones. The best one around here is Maryland Championship Pro Wrestling, which is right outside of Baltimore, which is where I dominate right now. And then, I mean, whenever that time comes, if you can afford to travel, I'd recommend going to Booker T School in Houston, Texas. That's obviously not as close and not as easy to get to. But if that's something you're really serious about, you start today and go home. When you get home from school, do some push-ups, some body squats, and some lunges, and start with 25 of each, and then every week try to add on another 25. And when you get to 100, once that becomes easy, add on another 50. Once that, you know, by the time you turn 18, you should be doing thousands of reps a day. And then you won't even need to worry about, you'll go to any wrestling school, you'll be in perfect shape, you'll be in perfect condition, you won't need to worry about anything except learning how to wrestle.
Okay. So, if you were to call someone from any business promotion right now other than the Bruiser, who would it be?
You mean call them out?
Yeah.
Like who would I want to wrestle right now?
Yeah.
That's a good question. Buddy, you got some good questions. You know, maybe you can go become an interviewer in pro wrestling. It's always a good
Alright,
outlet.
We talked about that. I told you, remember, we said that not every job in the biz is just being a wrestler.
Exactly.
So the announcers and the commentators, that's pretty cool too.
There's actually a lot more jobs outside of the ring than there are in the ring, There's a lot of people that keep them. It's a well-oiled machine, and there's a lot of moving parts in that machine. And all the guys, they keep it all moving. But if you have your sights set on being inside of the ring, work hard, and then when you turn 18, you'll be able to join a school. I would recommend going to college first, to be completely honest.
Oh, yeah, I'm definitely going there.
Yeah, go to college first, get your education, get your degree. Once you get that, you can do whatever you want.
So 18 is the magic number, huh?
18 is the magic number, just because that's, if you get hurt, you're allowed to get hurt at 18, unfortunately. All right, so back to the question. If I could call out any one guy right now, who would it be?
Other than the Bruiser.
Other than the Bruiser. That's a really good question. Let me see. Right now, I don't know if you've heard of this guy. His name's Keith Lee. He's a pretty big star in Ring of Honor on the Indies. I don't know have you heard of Ring of Honor before?
Yeah.
So he's a pretty big guy up there. I'd like to call him out. The Young Bucks, another.
Bullet Club.
Yeah, exactly. All right. This guy, I love this kid. Any member from the Bullet Club, if you're watching this, any member from the Bullet Club, the stud wants you, because the Bullet Club doesn't exist when the stud stable's around, brother. Stud stable for life, right?
Omega, you're first.
Omega, you're first. You heard it from the cat's mouth.
It's Mr. Gaudio. Hi.
Hey, how are you?
Hey Matthew, it looks like you're gonna run out of memory in about a minute and a half here.
So
Asking some great
we'll
questions.
start with we'll just end it off with the final question. If you were to tag team with anyone, it's kind of the same as the last one. Who would you tag team with from any promotion?
All right, who would I tag team with? Ryback. Me and Ryback, we would be absolutely unbeatable on the Indies.
Team name?
Stud stable.
Stud Club. You have to.
The Stud Club,
If you're gonna
fine.
go against the Bullet Club, you have to go with the Stud Club.
All right, Stud
And
Club.
Tag team finisher.
Tag team finisher, the Shell Shock with me choke slamming him at the same time. So it'd be the Shell Slam.
Or the Stud Shock.
The Stud Shock. I like that. Hey, this kid, I'm telling you, you got a job in this business somewhere. I'll tell you.
Okay. Well, anyway, that's all for this time. I'll see you all next time.
Hope you guys enjoyed it. Too sweet!